In this video today we'll be talking about basically being impatient. Are you the type of person who's putting in the work towards their goals and still isn't seeing any results or any progress and is wondering, am I doing enough? Am I doing the right things? You're not the only one, okay? And I'm like that too sometimes. But the thing we all have to realize and all have to understand is that it's going to take patience and it's going to take time. For those who don't know me, I'm Jordy, and this video is about people who are putting in the work towards their goals but are not seeing results yet and are being impatient. One thing about this type of people, I'm also one of these people, is that all I can say is I know it might be difficult and not that easy to be patient or see what you want. But I've realized over my time when I try to go for something I want, like for example, acting. Right now, I'm currently a working actor now, officially. I remember I was 11 years old. I thought about acting. Yeah, I was 11 years old. I thought about acting, and I was 12 years old. And then I found like some brands and places that offered acting, and I was a little bit suspicious. I had limiting beliefs at that time, really strong ones. I was thinking this is impossible for me. My parents won't even approve of it or whatever, or I'm not good enough, or I was just scared. I had this type of fear inside of me that I couldn't do it. That I just it wasn't for me. So then I started to go for dancing and other stuff, but like those things, they didn't really relate to me as much. I would not do acting because I was honestly scared of it. Cause I kept telling myself it wasn't for me. I wasn't going to do it. But then I was like, you know what, Jordy? Is this actually true? Is this actually what you want to do? Is this actually how you want to be like? You want to be the type of person that doesn't even go after what they want in life? So then I started watching more content about other people who did actually accomplish their goals, who are actually people who go after what they want, who are positive, who do have plans and are ambitious. And I started diving into more of their content. I started listening to them more. I started to apply some of the things that they taught me, and I found inspiration in that. So then I was like, you know what, Jordy, let's give this acting thing a try. One mindset I gave myself was, you know what, let's see how far we go in this life. One thing that really pushes me to accomplish the things that I want in this world is that, you know what, you only have one life. And if you were 80 or on your deathbed and you were to look back at your life right now, would you be proud of the life that you lived? Would you have lived life to your full potential, or have lived a life that brought you joy, that brought you meaning, that brought you a purpose, that made you happy, that made you proud of existing, that actually had a difference and inspired people and yourself? So that's one thing I asked myself. That's one mindset I've got inside my head to, do the things I do. That's why I'm bold the way I am. That's why I'm ambitious the way I am. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm only 13. I haven't fully experienced life yet. And I understand that, okay? So, but I will say, for anyone out there who has big goals and big dreams, be patient with yourself. Because, again, going back to my acting, now I'm 13. I started acting when I was 12, but I've been in this for like a couple months now. It wasn't easy. I had a hard time learning the things I needed. I had days I felt lazy, I didn't want to do it. I still did it anyways. I gave myself, again, for my last video, building better habits, I gave myself a purpose of why I'm doing this. I had a why, I had a drive, I had a hunger. I still do. And my hunger of why I keep chasing acting is because it gives me joy in this life. It's one of the only things in this life that makes me happy, which is a really intense but also really true reason why I do acting. It brings me joy. I want to make other people laugh. I remember when I was younger, like 8 years old, or times I was sad, I would always watch a movie or watch a character on TV and be like, they make me feel so much more better. Like I feel like I would be crying and I would be so happy to see them, because they brought me so much joy. Like it was a moment. But like I was sobbing, and seeing them, they brought me joy, and now I want to bring comfort and joy and laughter to other people when I'm on the screen, when I'm modeling, when I'm doing commercials, when I'm doing filming. That's my drive, why I keep doing acting the way I do. So The point is, if you have a goal or a dream, really think about if you want to actually give up on that dream. If you want to actually not go for it, what are the consequences if you weren't to go for it versus what are the consequences if you were to go for it? Because honestly, at least you tried. There are times in my life where I've tried stuff, it didn't work out. I tried stuff and sometimes it did work out. So just keep trying. The only thing that would count as failure is not trying again. So go for it and be patient because results will come. Oh, and the result part. Now I've been in my first short film. It was really fun doing it. I've met so many new people. I've had on-set experiences, and I'm planning on getting more films, more commercials. My agent's already booking me for other things. So, see, look at that. I already got my results coming in. But I'm also going aiming for higher and more, okay? This is just the beginning. So, as you can see from me with my testimony, some things are actually starting to work out more and it's actually starting to happen. So for you, if you have a goal in life and you're trying to do something, it's going to happen as long as you continue doing it without giving up, but you also adapt. Don't come into it having the same mindset. If because I've been seeing with this content creation stuff, when I first started with this, which is another goal I'm trying to do, another life thing I'm trying to do, is that the majority before that first had the idea of doing this and the first mindset I had doing this has completely changed to how the Jordy that's talking to you right now. Like when you start something or a goal, what I mean by adapt is that as long as you don't give up, that's the main thing. But also don't be the same while you're doing it. It's going to change you. The thing that you're doing should change you for the better. Okay, you're going to learn and you're gonna get new habits, new traits from the thing that you're doing. Is what I've seen for myself personally. Yeah, as long as doing it constantly, adjusting, and just training at the things I do, trying to make it better every single day. Obviously, taking some breaks, but like just taking feedback as well. Because sometimes feedback isn't always a bad thing, even though it can hurt us and hurt our feelings. I've also learned don't take everything so personally. When someone gives you advice or something towards what you're doing, they might not phrase it as right or it might hurt your feelings for a little bit. But also think if are they attacking you or are they just trying to say this to make you better? Because those are two different things. Like, pick a struggle. Like, pick a struggle, guys. But, like, yeah. So, don't take it too personally. And you got this. It just takes some time. And I'm also waiting on my own thing. Because literally, I was supposed to get some things today from some people I know, like my parents. But apparently, the week had other plans. So, I gotta wait again next week. You can do the steps towards what you want. You're going to get it. But it takes time, you know? It takes time for a thing that you want. And with the new workout I'm doing, I'm trying to do bodyweight workouts now. It's also gonna take time. I used to have a time lapse of 2 weeks to see results, but that wasn't realistic. So ChatGPT told me it should be 6 to 8 weeks. So we're working on that. But yeah, good thing takes time. So be patient with yourself, adjust, and don't give up. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you for more. Bye.